Hey everybody, it is May 27th. Yeah, 2026. I was going to do a live tonight, but I just pulled into work and I started about 10 minutes. But then, and by the time I got off, I knew it would be too late and I just wasn't going to be in the mood. It was going to be dark. But I just got some bad news. So I knew this was going to happen. My uncle was very, very sick. He was in the hospital last week when I was in Riverside helping my dad with some stuff. I did a couple of lives from out there. But anyways, he was very, very sick. And they weren't sure he was going to make it through the night, but he did make it through the night. But then yesterday, right after the holiday, on Tuesday, they started the end-of-life process for him. And sadly, today, I don't know what time it was, but probably around 2 this afternoon, he passed away. So I just, want to say rest in peace, Uncle Daryl. I've known him for, I'm actually very close to his son, Daryl. He's been on my vlog a few times in my lives. They lived close to us growing up, and so I saw my Uncle Daryl and my cousin Daryl, everybody a lot. So this is tough, and I'm trying to put on a brave face because my cousin now needs me. I lost my mom a couple of years ago, and that was the hardest thing I'm ever have to go through. That was the hardest thing, and so this is hard because it's very close to my uncle, and I'm very close to my cousin. But I was trying to explain to him, I was like, I know what you're going through. In a sense, I didn't lose my dad, but I did lose a parent that I was very, very close to, and I was close to my uncle. So I was like, bro, we gotta be here for each other. He's a good support system, though. He's got a wife who's very supportive. He's close to one of his kids, so I don't know. It's gonna be hard, but I just, I have a lot of good memories of my uncle and just the time that I spent a lot of time at their house growing, because they used to babysit me and my sister, and like I said, we had the holidays. We grew up near them, so it was really close. And then when I started driving, I was over there all the time because, like I said, I was very close to my cousin. So, but my mom was first, and then we lost her sister, my other aunt, in February of last year when I was in Cambodia. There's a huge fire in our house, and my uncle passed away, and she died not long after. So we had to deal with that. And now my uncle and his sister, my other aunt, isn't doing very well either, and she has a surgery coming up that she's nervous about. So I don't know. It's just a lot going on. So and I'm crazy because it's like right now I'm trying to adjust to everything here, building a new life in Phoenix, and so it's just been a lot. So anyways, rest in peace, Uncle Daryl. And then love and light to my Aunt Patty and my cousins Daryl and Kyle.